It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Alright, and welcome back to The Shapeshifting Detective. And if you're liking this series all so far, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It's free and you can cancel anytime. Alright, so...
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
The Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know, I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
So yeah, that's the thing. We're gonna visit the chief.
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Okay, good. So what do we know so far?
We've got a new target, Alice Munro. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Alright. Let's visit Zach. Do you know Alice Munro?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Shit. Do you have photos of her?
I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Oscar. Missing. Let's visit Alice.
You must be Sam.
Don't look so depressed.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
How did you meet her?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
What happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
You know, you and Dorota were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Yes. Yes, just between us.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
I like making friends. See, I want to ask about this, but this seems more important.
Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that isn't something anyone wants.
You know Dorota had a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
We think the murderer watched in the same way. How did it work? Go with this.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Oscar was playing football last night.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Did Oscar know about... No, why? Did Oscar know about you?
I don't think so. We were very discreet. It was more fun that way.
Tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Where were you last night?
On air. We both were. We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Do you know Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
What do you think of him?
He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him, you know, without any clothes on. I always say no.
Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Means you had a deep sleep.
REM sleep. So, you don't think dreams mean anything? Everyone has meaningful dreams, Sam. Everyone.
I don't. I don't dream. I don't know why. I haven't had a dream since I was a kid. A little kid. But if her dream is a look into her psyche at all, I would think that she is feeling that she's putting on a performance for people. Like she has to become a different version of herself for her fans when she goes on radio. She has to become a different version of herself when she's hanging out with Poe, her co-host. She has to become a different version of herself when she's interviewing people. She has to become a different version of herself for her family. And all of these different versions of herself are becoming so numerous that she's losing sight of who she really is. Who she is when she's alone, when she's not being observed, when she goes out on a date with someone new, she doesn't know if they like her or if they like a version of her they saw somewhere else or heard on the radio. What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me. Or let me get hurt. Sam? You forgot your phone.
Hi. Okay then. Let's go to the guest house and visit Violet.
Excellent work.
So it wasn't
Gold
a
star
ghost.
for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
I hope you mean with a pillow.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman.
No, you're not. I've seen the boogeyman.
I tried.
Don't look like you. Do you want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. Shh. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
By doing a fade transition back to your couch. Awesome. Great. Sophia mentioned aliens?
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Bet she does. Alright, do you think you were abducted? Is that why you're taking pills? That's obviously why she's taking pills, but do you think you were abducted?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
No. I mean, perception is your reality, but there's more to reality than one perception. One way of interpreting things, one way of looking at things. There are many, and you don't... the way you learn more about life is by learning to use the different perceptions. But enough rambling from me. Have you told anyone about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
What is your beef with me? Jesus. Do you think you were abducted last night? Do you know Alice? No, I'm just gonna ask about that.
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Because you don't get better if you don't talk about your problems. Did anyone else see you last night?
No. Not even the moon.
Chief said you'd tell me about the abductions.
I don't really want to.
Tough shit. Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. Drip. Drip.
Great.
And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time?
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
You forget everything?
No. I have certain flashbacks.
I really need details about the abduction.
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Experimented on?
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Do you know Alice Monroe?
Of course! Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Have you ever met her?
Yes, I believe I did. She was here once for something. Don't remember now.
Alright. Violet. Oh wait. Never mind. I messed up. Hi, Bronwyn. Rain said you knew about rights.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
Everything. First, the fuck is one?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
How do you know about travelers?
We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers.
That's a bold claim, that Jack the Ripper is a traveler. Will there be 3 this time? Yeah, why were there 3 victims before?
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Or maybe 3 is a way of them going, lol. LOL. Dorota had it. No. Do you know Zach Weston? Tell me about Alice Monroe.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help them.
What's the connection between Ellis and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They both know the killer?
Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel, have their fun and go. It just needs to be someone nearby.
Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Yes.
The Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
No, because it could be him talking about, trying to get a place to live other than his job. Dorota had a coin in her mouth as part of her right?
Was it a gold coin?
Yes.
I should have known. That's the same as Birmingham. Although they beheaded the victims, they all had gold coins in their mouths. It's their way of marking their territory to prove it's their work.
I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
That's what I need to know.
Leave it with me. I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Awesome. Lexi.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
If you insist. Okay, I have a few options. Find out what you can from Zach Weston.
Who's that?
He's a photographer in town.
Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Alright, so you didn't miss anything. Cool. Alright, so that was Lexi. Let's visit with Rain. Hi. Tell me more about Birmingham.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other. And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Now, if you don't know about U.S. laws, there is the temporary insanity plea, and you are innocent. If it works, if it goes through, you are found innocent by reason of insanity. Very, very few cases go for it. I think it's like 1% of all criminal cases, maybe less, actually go for the insanity plea. And of that 1% that go for it, only 20% actually succeed in getting it. So it's very unlikely. And the reason for that is the criteria to pass as criminally insane is very high. Very specific too. If you're a psychopath, in the actual wording, it calls psychopathy out and directly and says that it doesn't qualify. To qualify for the insanity plea, all you have to do is prove that you were unable to tell that the difference between right and wrong. So you didn't even know you were doing anything wrong when you did it. Or you have to prove that you had no control over your actions at the time. So if you murder someone, you have to be able to prove that you had no ability to discern that you were killing someone, or didn't understand the consequences of killing them, of your action. Like, I didn't know putting my knife in their chest would drop them. I didn't even know I had a knife in my hand. I thought, whatever it is. Or I blacked out, I woke up and they were dead. I have no idea what happened. And don't try to weasel out of it either. Just be like, yeah, we were there. We had an argument. And then my head hurt. I woke up on the ground. I have no idea what happened. They were dead. I called you guys. Those are examples of how it would be used. So in this game, if you can prove the influence or the effects of a traveler, that in that moment something is going on with you, with your psyche, to the point where you can no longer make decisions for yourself and you're detached and watching your body act, you might get it. And I bet if I ask him what happened to Yuri, he's going to say the guy was locked up or killed in prison.
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon. We know it wasn't him, though. We know it was a traveller.
Do you know Alice Monroe?
I know the name. She's off the radio. Hard to get away from it in this town.
Yep. Alright, go to my room.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Fuck you. I can be Ellis. Okay.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Alright. Let's go visit Violet. No? Alright, let's go visit Bronwyn. No? Let's go visit Rain. No. Let's go visit Lexi. No. Okay. There's a trail cab. Visit Oscar. No. Zach. No. The Chief. He's not here, so can I just go through... Oh, I guess not. So can I just go through his shit? Alright, so no one wants to talk to Ellis. Alright, what about, the boyfriend? Can he... I kinda like how I had the pictures inside this. Let's have him visit Zach.
Oscar Wainwright! I've heard so much about you.
Were you sleeping with Dorota?
No. Were you? She just asked me to watch. I didn't even get past the adverts.
You watched her? Did you touch her?
She didn't bloody let me. The truth is, I would have loved to touch her. But she's just a massive tease. But well done you, though, for getting in there. Oh! Bloody hell! I'm calling the police!
I got an achievement for it.
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Monroe.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all. You can go now.
What was that?
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her? Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
Okay.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
I want to click this just because I know it won't work.
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together. We
What?
should sleep together.
No.
We should sleep together.
That's fair. I'll just freshen up and you can put it in me while I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body. That way, at least one of us is still thinking of her. You can go now.
Well played. She got a little respect from me from that. Alright. I think I'm done making it look like a jackass. Alright, let's go visit Violet. You got anything new to say to me? No? Didn't think so. I think I did everything. I think it's time to end this this chapter. Before I go though, I kind of want to do one thing. Just one teensy little
Hi,
thing.
I'm Lexi.
Cab. Visit Zach.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. I'm sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Dorota said she knew you.
Oof. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's some like loud thunder. It's like shaking the house.
I know what you did to Dorota. You're dating Dorota said she knew you.
No, we're just friends.
That's not what you told Sam. That's not what Violet thinks. That's not what you told Sam.
Violet doesn't always see things clearly. It's fine. I know how to handle her.
Doesn't see what clear. What do you mean handle her?
I know how to talk to her. She's a sweetheart when you get to know her.
Dorota said, I know what you did to Dorota.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
Sure.
Is that bottle a skull? Oh my god, it is. I want it. I want it. Dev team, where'd you get it?
I've only got vodka. You're old enough to drink, right?
Of course. Does it matter?
I like you already.
I know what you did to Dorota.
I didn't do anything to Dorota.
You killed her. You seduced her.
You make it sound so sordid. Dorota didn't do anything she didn't want to.
I wonder what would have happened if I didn't say anything. Oh well. Oh well. Let's turn to Sam. Leave. Skip. Hail a cab. I think this is going to end the day.